Hi, this is Rajesh Chatangri, your Shubchintak, your financial warrior, on yet another Guru Guruvar series. It's been some tough times for all of us. It's almost around 6 months now, and I guess by now you would understand what am I going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about the pandemic called Corona, COVID-19. And what am I going to talk about? Because there's already so many things that people have said and have been talking about. And most of the times, people have been talking negative things or the gloomy side of this entire pandemic. But is this all to this particular pandemic? I would be taking you through the 10 positive learnings out of this entire pandemic. So stay invested with me and let's start rolling. I'm sure all of us have heard our parents, our grandparents informing us to keep certain amount of money aside for the rainy day. We never paid heed to that, and we've always gone on to buy the big assets through EMIs. We have fulfilled all our aspirations through our EMIs. If only we had paid heed to that particular advice that our parents and our grandparents gave us, I don't think so that this particular situation would have been as bad as what it turns out to be. All of us have been guilty of ignoring that particular virtue. Our parents actually understood the importance of saving for the rainy day. They've saved every small amount of money that they could from their limited resources. Whereas we have a lot of resources at our disposal, and yet we've never been able to capture that virtue. And this particular pandemic has shown us the truth, albeit in a very bitter way. It's time that we pull out our socks and then work on towards creating that particular amount just for that rainy day. Roti, kapda, or makan. Yes, that's what I'm going to talk about. Till recently, till the pandemic hit us, we all of us were guilty of spending our money eating food outside, visiting malls, watching movies, partying, spending time, going on holidays, splurging our money around. In the last 6 months, I do not think so. Any one of us actually could even think of spending our money. That only that only goes on to say that we can survive on frugal expenses. Roti, kapda. These are the two things that we need, and that is what we only emphasized on. I remember people went down, only one person out of the family went down, bought certain things which were essential. No longer were we talking about getting those exotic foods to eat for dinner and lunch. So remember, we can definitely survive on frugal expenses. Do you think you have control over what happens on the international border? Do you think you have control over what happens on the stock exchanges? Do you think the weather is what you can manipulate with? I want to hint at the external factors. Pandemic is just one of them. These are external factors and there is nothing that you and me can do about it. So let's not talk and fret about certain factors which are not in our hands. The only thing that is there in our hands is to control our own emotions and fight our way through these situations. All these times, we've always been busy in our day to day life. To tell you frankly, I never had the time to invest on self improvement. Pandemic just gave me another opportunity, an opportunity which allowed me to actually come and address you through this kind of a series called Guru Gurvar. Pandemic has actually given us a platform to invest some time, rethink about where we want to go in life. This pandemic, we've heard a lot of news. News which says many people have actually agreed for pay cuts in their salaries and wages. Lot many have actually lost their jobs as well. When it comes down to all of this, I remember once one of my mentors said, Rajesh, you need to keep adding value to others. You need to be of some value to others, only then you can be relevant in the ecosystem. If we aren't relevant to others, if we do not add any value to others, how do we expect others to actually keep us running? And it's time that we need to revisit this particular thought. Let's not only sit in the comforts of our houses and the four walls of our offices. Let's revisit, let's reinvent, let's add a little bit of value to ourselves, and let's be valuable to others. I remember whenever I do ask people which is the one mobile that they would want to buy, and all of a sudden they would say it has to be an iPhone. What's the dream car? It would be a Mercedes, a Merc, so on and so forth. What has happened to all those fancy items that we've always been aspiring for? Nothing, absolutely. We've all, as I told you in the previous examples and the learnings, we've all been living a frugal lifestyle. We can very well do with a lot of things. It's only that we keep adding a lot of stuff unnecessarily and keep chasing all of these things. I think let us not run behind these materialistic things and let's focus on certain things that we actually need. Brands actually don't matter. I want to buy a Mercedes. I want to buy an iPhone. I want to buy the best of clothes. I wanted to buy that particular brand shirt. What has happened to all of that? In the last 5 to 6 months, I do not think so that people have worn branded clothes at all. In fact, the clothes that they were most comfortable with were only the nightgowns and the household dresses that we all were comfortable in and we slipped into it. It only emphasizes that we do not need brands all the time. Extending on the previous 2 points, procrastinate on the wants and never ignore your needs. We are all guilty. Somewhere down the line, we are all guilty because we've always chased things which actually brought a little bit of status to our lifestyle, to our persona. But all of this went out of the door. It went out of the window straight away. Pandemic has taught us a lot of lessons. It's time that we learn them the hard way. Brands actually do not matter. What you need is roti, kapda or makan. In terms of makan, you don't need to take huge amount of EMIs. You can stay on rent and at the same time enjoy the privileges of being in a big house. You don't require branded clothes because all the clothes that you need are still there in the closet. So it's time that we procrastinate on the wants and keep it at a distance and we only emphasize on the needs. During this pandemic, I have met many people. Many of them have actually said that they are depressed. They're depressed for one major reason is because it's a hand to mouth situation. Not because the salaries are coming less, not because of any other reason, but only predominantly for one particular reason is that their EMIs are not reducing. You heard it right. The EMIs are not reducing. Their commitment is where it is. You still need to pay the EMI towards the housing loan. You need to pay up for your outstanding credit card bills. You need to pay for your personal loans. All of us have been somewhere down the line taken a lot of these things and we've over leveraged them. In my previous videos, I have always emphasized that not more than 30 to 35% of your net income should you be having an EMI. It's time that you revisit and do little bit of rejig in all of these portfolios. A healthy mind and body is a key to success, in your overall life. It may be psychological, it may be physical, and it may be financial. When you are hale and hearty, it actually shows on you. Most of us have actually had this particular opportunity to start something that we've always missed out on. Being in the confines of our houses, we have had a little bit of time to put in that extra bit into exercising, into putting some emphasis into stretching our body, into giving and eating healthy food and avoiding the junk food from the street. It is time that we focus upon a healthy body and mind. To have a sound financial plan and financial freedom, one needs to have a healthy mind and body. What's the point in earning good amount of money, investing crores of rupees and yet not be healthy? How will you ever enjoy that money that you have gathered over the years, you have saved over the years, but if your health doesn't permit you to do so? What if you are not healthy and you fall sick? What about those situations? All of that money that you have saved probably could be going towards hospital charges. Let's be prudent and let's focus on a healthy mind and body. When the pandemic started, all of us would have received some or the other SMSs and WhatsApp messages mentioning that there were some small groups, NGOs who were trying to help the downtrodden and those who were needy of funds, who were needy of food, who were out of work. We did support each one of them within our own limitations. Doesn't that ring a bell? It gave us a lot of happiness while doing so. It is time that we don't just keep it confined to only pandemic kind of situations. Whenever you receive, whenever we receive any income, whether it may be salary or business incomes, let us try and put aside a small bit, just a small bit, and then donate it to certain areas which do require our help. This particular return gives maximum satisfaction than the double digit return on your investments. These are some of the 10 learnings that I could derive out of this entire situation. The pandemic is still not over. The lockdown is kind of partially removed. And I'm sure by the end of this entire pandemic situation, we would learn many more such examples and learnings. I'm sure you have some of your own learnings. Why not share your learnings for those who have come onto this channel for the first time or who have not subscribed? It is time that you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon for regular notifications. I'm sure the contents that I am showing you through our Guru Gurwar series is been liked by you. For staying invested through this entire video, I am announcing certain freebies to all of you. We would be conducting a free financial well-being exercise. Do write into us on the email that are getting mentioned on the screen right now. I have already left my coordinates in the description box. You can take our emails or you can write into us on our WhatsApp number. We will be asking certain details from you, certain basic financial details, and we would help you out to come out of this sticky situation called the pandemic. This is Rajesh Attangadi, your Shubchintak, your financial warrior. Till next Thursday with yet another series called Guru Gurwar.